Okay, and what should be the investor strategy now? How should they approach the markets? Is it better to stay with some indices like the Nifty Bank is outperforming today? Should the one really look at those indices or stay with some sectors or stocks?
I believe for an overall perspective, market is looking good for a investment horizon of next 2 to 3 years, I believe. And to sector which we like currently are autos, real estate, private banks, some of the PSU banks. In fact, engineering and capital goods is one sector which we are very positive for investment for next 2 to 3 years. So I believe every dip in the market could be opportunity for the investor to get into the quality stock for next 2 to 3 years.
Okay, next 2 to 3 years, really positive for the markets. Buy on dip is the strategy that you need to adopt. You said that autos are one of your favorites. I'm going to be talking about an ancillary company related or an ancillary sector related to the auto space. And that's the tire space, which also has been buzzing in trade. So I want to understand from you, what are the key reasons pushing the tire stocks in favor? In fact, some of them have rallied very, very sharply, 60-80% in the last 3 months. So what's really happening in this tire space?
Yeah, if you see, it's all started from fall in the crude prices. Okay, so rubber is always a derivative of that. And if you see the composite input cost prices that we track for the tire sector is almost down 20% if you compare to the overall Q1 FY23. And Kottayam rubber price is also down by almost 15%. Thai rubber prices is down double digit. So these are all the reason why the tire sector are doing well. We have taken the price hike. Demand scenario for the auto sector is looking good because of chip shortage is now getting out of window gradually. So all these factors are driving the tire sector.
Right. So do you believe this, rally could continue in the tire space? Are things going to go for the better? What's the best way investors should approach this space? I mean, because, we've seen stocks like JK Tyre and Seat up 70-80% in the last 3 months. Well, so what's the best strategy investors must adopt? Is it time to book some profits, or the rally may continue very, very sharply?
My sense is most of the tire sector is looking well from the valuation perspective. They have not participated much in the overall auto rally that we have seen from last 1 year or so. They have recently started participating, and the valuation, if you see, of JK Tires or Seat or Apollo are still looks very reasonable. So my sense is from an investment perspective, Apollo Tires is one bet I could take for the next 1 year.
Right. So in case I have to ask you about your top stock picks from this space, which ones would those be? Is there an opportunity for investors to invest afresh into this space? Those who have not participated in this kind of rally in the last 3 months, is there still an opportunity for those investors?
Yeah, market will always give you opportunity. The kind of volatility that we are currently seeing in the market will definitely going to give you more opportunity. So approach should be to buy it as tire stock in a staggered manner. So my sense is Apollo Tires, Seat or JK Tires, all these stocks looks very well for the investment for next 1 year.
Okay, would you like to share any targets, long-term targets on any of the stocks that you may have on your radar?
So most of the stock, I believe, can give you around 20 to 22% kind of upside.
Okay. And what about stocks like Balkrishna Industries? That stock has also been on the move, but not as sharply as some of these stocks have risen. Your thoughts there?
The Balkrishna industry, if you see, is more focused on the agri market in Europe, and they have almost 40% kind of exposure. And we all know that the Europe agri market is not doing well because of the energy crisis. So they are going to face some kind of headwinds in the coming quarters. So that is the reason we are not very positive on the Balkrishna. So we are more positive on the Apollo Tires, JK Tires and Seat.
Okay, understood that. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Hota, for being with us on this show to discuss the tire space and the market's outlook at large.
Thank you.